About 1 year ago, Kent Hovind's dissertation was published by WikiLeaks. Today I'm going to take a look at the top 13 mistakes in that thesis. According to Patriot University, the thesis is a rough draft. However, this thesis was looked at several years ago and reviewed by several people, including Karen Bartlett. It's the exact same thesis, and it's only now that Patriot decides to suggest it is a rough draft. So far, there is no word by Kent on whether it is a rough draft or an official final copy. Number 13. Dedication in a thesis. Apparently Kent wrote a dedication in this thesis, which is very unusual. Although several times he is writing like a book rather than a dissertation. Thanks his wife, who is nameless, his children. So he thanks Miss Kim Van Grundy for typing and correcting the thesis. So one wonders who really wrote this. Number 12. Pride in the Bible. In his thesis, Kent references numerous passages to the word pride. Several of the passages is not a full quote. One of the verses is incorrect. It is Proverbs 6, verses 16-17. 11. Poem. For some reason, Kent has decided to include a poem comparing atheists and blind men. Again, this is something that should not be in a post-secondary paper. Number 10. List of chapters. There is no table. He lists the chapters in the introduction. So those chapters are not even included in this thesis. Number 9. Islam accepts evolution. When Kent talks about Muhammad, he says that he was very un-Christian and wanted to create a pantheistic God. He suggests Muslims accept evolution including in places like Turkey. However, Turkey and the United States had the lowest amount of evolution believers. Number 8. Ad hominem attacks on. In his thesis, Kant calls Erasmus an extremely fat man. What does this have to do about the person's beliefs or opinions? He was a very immoral man because he had illegitimate children and many affairs. People who believe in evolution and who are atheists live a wicked lifestyle. Yet he is the one who is in jail for tax evasion and tax structuring. Number 7. No comments on a humanist manifesto. Partway through the thesis, he makes comments on the first 3 statements in the humanist manifesto. However, as he continues, he no longer makes any comments about some of the statements, or even mentions the number of statements. Number 6. KGV get title. At the end of several quotes, for some reason, Kent has letters KJV get title. Presumably, KJV stands for King James Version of the Bible. However, the quotes are not even from the Bible. Any Bible. Number 5. Electromagnetic spectrum image. It is believed that Kent cut the spectrum image from a book and taped it to the paper. This is bad formatting for a thesis. Number 4. Quote mining. Kent is probably one of the best at it. As I've shown, he's done quote mining to passages of the Bible. Such as from the book Evolution and Ethics. Quote mines from Aristotle, from several other books. Number 3. Misspellings. There is numerous spelling errors and grammatical errors in this thesis. He misspells Voltaire several times. He misspells Confucianism. He doesn't capitalize church as in Catholic Church. He spells birth dates as one word. He misspells O'Hare as in Madeline Murray O'Hare. He misspells emerged. Judaism. Charles Udridge. Aristotle's. Shinto. Please heal. Waited. Instead of epics. Halley's Comet. Outer space as one word. Centrifugal, not centrifugal. Also, he has misspelled Obadiah in his pride segment. Also, he makes a lot of grammatical errors for a post-secondary paper. He uses a lot of contractions, such as art and don't. He also uses a lot of cliches, such as, for instance, of course, in a nutshell, without apology, there is nothing new under the sun. He also uses unnecessary wording, such as all of the I believe, own, actually, and very. In fact, he uses the word very often. Also, in the pride section of his thesis, Kent switches in between abbreviations and full form of the books of the Bible. Two, repetition. Believable, as Kent has copied word from word 2 pages from the 2nd chapter into the 3rd chapter. Can somebody who has post-secondary education write something like this? One, the introduction. This dissertation has the worst intro that any person could write. Hello, my name is Kent Hovind. He is actually writing an intro to himself, about himself. This is not acceptable in any post-secondary paper. Explain who he is. He has no knowledge of how to write a post-secondary paper. Educational examination of Kent Hovind's thesis. It clearly shows he has no post-secondary education, that he is not qualified to be a doctor in any post-secondary education.